Welcome back to another quick overview of the progress of the Heroes and Generals Manager. Um, I did not work further on the deploy system for, let me say, on the assault teams. I disabled that for a moment. I start working on the first time run, so basically the first thing you will see when you will load the app. So we're gonna take a look at it. So here you see a new section, so basically that's a new script. That's a controller, so everything that got the underscore or the managers or the controllers of that element of the application. Then we have the the container, let me say, that is holding all the elements to display. So that is to give you an idea. These are the flags. This is the begin page. Then you have the assault teams, and starting from here, the infantry, the para, the recon, the tank man, the pilots, and the assault teams. So in that list it will be shown to give you an idea how much work it is. When I click on the script, so here are all the elements I need that are all based on the ranks. So it's 22 ranks for each soldier, each faction, each category. So that was a lot of work. I finished it today. I'm only going to quickly show you. Hold on, I'm gonna disable the beginning, and I'm gonna enable the infantry panel. That is the first. So I build it up like it's for all the sections the same layout, because so I build it up on the ranking. So that was the easiest thing to do, to also quickly have the correct number. So the only thing, okay, when you have a lot of characters, it's maybe difficult, but yeah, you know how much characters you have on that rank inside the game, so you just need to write it down, and then once you open the program, you start filling in all the data from the game. Okay, so I'm gonna just put everything back like it was, because the coding is not completely done. I'm going to switch the inspector view to the application manager. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna put debugging off. The first time run needs to be enabled, so basically it's just this new section comes in front of everything. But like we created the characters, so that section is working. It's not finished, but it's working. There need to be some things added, modified, and stuff, but it's working like it should be. Then the assault teams until the deployment, but that's another section. I need to do brainstorm a little bit about it. So, but yeah, the assault teams are also working. So I was thinking the best thing I can do is first build the first time run, so then I can really do a quick testing when I'm further developing everything, and it stays a little bit yeah, because you need to start also from the beginning, but before you can start you need to have the elements. So I first created the elements, and now I created this first run. Okay, I'm going to put everything default, I say, so that is like this, a blank screen. I can put it on blue maybe, then we have a blue screen. So here we go, we're going to just quickly go over it. I'm gonna press the play button. So the play button is basically the start of your application. And why is it not? Okay, no problem. Then we do it like this. Okay, so now we're gonna fill in the credits. So this panel is working. Oh, let me say I have 3,000 credits, 10,000 war funds, and 500 gold. Our clan name is the fort infantry. My name is Janks_BE. That's my in-game name. You can find me also on the TeamSpeak server, and yeah, I play only on the US side. So now we're going. Oh yeah, hold on. It switched back. App manager. So everything is okay. So now press next. Voila, the credits, Warfronts, my preferred faction, my clan name, and my in-game name. Ah yeah, why the clan name? I got a question or a request more to, because the first idea of the program was to build a standalone application to do calculations and simulations. But now, because we are also playing in clans with other clans and stuff like that, and the question came, will it be for clans so they know how many infantry and stuff they got in the clan from the members? Yeah, I was thinking I can maybe do that, because we have now the base element. So everything that will come now, once the first time run is finished, all the elements that will come next to it will how must I say it, must relay or relaying on the base elements, like a character and an assault team and a faction. That are the three elements of the game, or the data we need to collect for a user, or maybe a clan. But I need to check that, because it's basically only text and images. It's no 3D models included in the application, but still we need to see when we're going to have like a lot of characters, assault teams, and how the program will react on different computers. For example, you have fast computers, slow computers, so we all need to check that a little bit, because I'm a beginning programming C#, so maybe some things are overloading, maybe, I don't know. At the moment everything is working, so the messages you see is just like me sending out some debug messages to say like, hey, if I click this button, hey, you click me, but and I need to clean out the code, so But okay, so we now always get the question on top. On this panel, this is the only panel at the moment that is working. So this section of the coding is already done. So this section is not yet done. I did it like this. Hold on. Yeah, voila. Here, this is this section. Well, hold on. Yeah, voila. That was that. So I'm gonna put it a little bit bigger. I hope you can see it. So this is what's happening on the first screen. I check if the name is filled in, for example, rank US infantry, rank 0. I need to have the input field, so the value you enter in that. Okay, I need to expand that a little bit, because yeah, we need numbers and no characters, so I need to prevent entering characters, but yeah, that is another section I'm going to do, is really inserting a real debug system, maybe have some messages popping up when you forgot to fill in important fields or something, instead of just skipping it or returning back to that previous state or so. But this is now what we're doing. So I'm checking if you entered some information in the ranking. If you do, then I'm going to use your number, because I'm going to convert that to a number, your character that you entered. Then I'm going to add a character count to it, because yeah, every character got a unique ID, so this guy needs to have a unique ID also. Then yeah, it's creating the character, then it's setting the name. So I'm using a little code, US infantry, and then the character manager, the counting, so then it will be US inf 1 2 3 4 and so on. Then that is also, you see, the unique ID is the deploy ID, that's the unique ID, so it's setting that number. Then it's setting the prefab of the character, it's setting the flag, it's setting the rank to the private in this, so that is the first rank, and it's giving the icon, and then it's added to the database, let me say, or the list of characters from the US faction. Then I'm going to quickly going to scroll, still you, hold on, which rank am I? 16, 18, voila. So you see, here is still new infantry, and once you become rank 18, like in the game, you become the general. So then that is all set. So this is basically repeating code, but this needs to be done here. Like I can enter value in for example, I can enter value, infantry characters, yeah, that's still the correct window. So for example, take one rank 20, one rank 10, for example, from the US side, rank 2, and I don't know, but I'm gonna check it out. Take that also rank 2, and we're gonna hit next. Yeah, this is not working. This is just the same window, but then for the para, the recon, the tank man, the pilot, and then yeah, you don't, and the assault teams, because yeah, generals you don't need because you give it in the ranking. So the moment you say like it's rank 18 on the para or whatever, it will be uh, automatically converted to a general with the proper rank selected. Here the same for the assault teams. This is also, there's no code behind it, only the buttons have like disable, enable that window, this window. So, and then yeah, here we're going to fill in it again. And then normally, yeah, light armor normally has rank, level this, level that, but the leveling up is not pay or will not have a price, so you can always later on adjust that because yeah, if I need to do this also on based on a level, yeah, that will be maybe crazy, but yeah, we never know. So we will see once we are alpha testing it what the, you know, what the user experience will be, and then what the input will be to do modifications. But now we first make like a prototype software type or something. So okay, this is also not working, so I'm not gonna. So then we click next. Okay. So basically now the first time run is done. I got a saving system in it at the moment also, but it was working in my previous version and not in this new project I created. In the previous project I was doing the save thing was working completely, but yeah, I need to back integrate it here. So I was thinking now will be the time to save. So like the moment you finish the first time run, then the first user data, not program data, user data will be saved in an internal file, for example, not an XML file, but in an internal file that you can then load again. So maybe clicking on profiles, giving you, for example, some opportunities to restart the first time run on another profile. So you always have like different simulations maybe that you say like now at the moment I have like that amount of credits, war funds and stuff. I have that amount of characters, assault teams, and I'm going to use some profiles to do some simulations on if I do this, what will be my pricing. Or yeah, the cost is difficult to say. Like you have your gameplay, or you playing as veteran, or you playing not as veteran, or you only doing war games, or you know, that I was more thinking of building an extra field of yeah, cost or expenses, or yeah, how we should call it. But then overalling the buying and the upgrading and deploying, that will be inside the application. So that will be automatically simulation, so you can directly see the first time you start. Like I have like 1,000 war funds. You start deploying all your units, and then all of a sudden you have like 500 war funds. So then you see like, ah yeah, I deployed like that many. This is the this is what I will lose, for example. Okay, so now we're going at the info. It's just basically info about the icons in the game, but factions. Let's see if it's so what did we buy on the, or what did we set on the US? We set 2 characters, 1 infantry and 1 general, so that's basically correct. Then on the German side, was it working? No, it's not working. On the German side, okay, there's no, the coding is not done. Okay, no problem. It's just checking, and then yeah, here it will also not work. So then on the characters, when you do like Soviet, sure, voila. Here we got the two guys we created. You see, US inf 1, and then because it's a character, it's a counting it's being doing, so this will be the second character he created. So that will, if you have 50, yeah, then one will be US inf week or whatever 50. Okay, so for this, at this point it's working, so yeah, okay, I especially took a general also, so now I can also switch to the assault teams, say like show US, and voila, here we can see his command points he got at this state. Yeah, the button, that is what we still need to do, but that's for the 3 extra command points you get from the war victory ribbon. And then yeah, you click on it, and then you can buy a guard, recon, light armor, pathfinder, or a recon fighter. So let's buy one, and then once you have bought your, this is basically then the faction, not the guy, you know. Because if I now go back to close this quickly buy a character, what, just quickly make a major, for example. So yeah, just to let you see that, then show US. Oh, did I forgot to push the button? Oh, minus. Ah, okay, yeah, that's the reason. Oh, but there's a new bug I found. So it's not giving me my character because I don't have the war funds for it, you see. But he counted down the war funds. But normally there was a log saying if you don't have enough money, don't do that. So I forgot to put the counter in front of that, or it's in front of that, I need to put it behind it. But yeah, okay. So then I'm going to close it quickly. I'm going to quickly go over it again. Hold on. That which should be enabled. That was the problem. Yeah, here I don't go over. Just take 2 guys now that have like, oh, one general and just 1 infantry. That's my new guy. Next. Yeah, now I will have like a stupid amount of war funds, but that's yeah, testing purposes. Okay, show what is happening. Did I forget to do? He only gave me 1. Hold on. You need to be enabled. Yeah. 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 I know what it is. I got something, if you don't fill in all the fields that it need to return. Hold on. Quickly give in credits. 50,000. 50. Oh, tab is not working. I'm used to using my tab. Here. Well, that was the problem. So, okay, here we go. 1, so it was working before, so I found it crazy that it wasn't working, but normally it had to be when you don't fill in the fields in the previous screen, it needs to just clean out the screen and play a message or display a message. Okay, so quickly check it now. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's good. Characters, show, voila. A major and a assaulting, show US. Now we have 2 guys, so you're gonna buy this guy, and when you click on that guy, you see it's just the faction displaying. It's not really, because otherwise it's not the same like in game. If I put it on the, like before I did it, put it on the character, on the same ID of the character when you buy him. But now I changed that to you buy him and he comes in the assault team list. The moment you deploy him, then it will be linked to the character, and that's that special deploy ID. So I'm gonna click on that guy and I'm gonna buy him. So that will be the second. I'm gonna buy it with gold. Voila. So now you see, I got it's counting down the gold. I'm gonna buy another one because voila. Now I'm out of gold. And then just the step after this we need to do. That will be the deployment. And then also like the deployment. If you deploy this one, how many command points do we got? We can upgrade this guy, upgrade that guy, go on the ranking, go up. So basically until this it's working, but like this is not a good thing. So for some reason I got some a line of code standing in the wrong position. But that is what during testing, because you code on the element you're working on, you check the element, and your focus is really at that moment only on what you're doing. So, and then we play this, and then we see some issues, and we fix it again, and at the end it will be usable, I would say. So that was it for today. So I'm going to do my nice coding, but that will be for tomorrow. So to give you an idea what I need to do, so on the Soviet thing I need to fix everything, but normally it had need to be working. Normally it had to be working, because the only maybe because like here I got the prevention of when you forgot to enter something, like here if you forgot, then debug. But if you don't put this in front of it, hold on, window console, voila, console. Then you will get we don't need this guy. Then you will get this guy, and maybe because you get this guy in the program or the script stop working at that position. So this is just what I did, but this is a real error message. This is also only everything like test as what value I got, inventory created, but this need to be out of there, otherwise this is also yeah, slowing down, I think, in the long run. Voila. So yeah, it's getting its shape. So I'm going to save everything. Voila. I'm gonna also save the project. Close Unity. Takes a while sometimes. And close the scripting. Voila guys, thanks for watching. You can leave a comment in the in in the comment box, sorry, on YouTube. You can also find me on the US faction TeamSpeak in the 4th Infantry room. So I'm always open for questions and discussions. See you next time. Ciao.